Leo family, what's going on? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is the Mystic Leo. My name is Ana Zsofia. I am the Mystic Mama around here. Meow. I am also a very proud Leo, just in case you didn't know. We're going to take a look at the weekly energy like we always do. We're going to take a look at money, love, career, not necessarily in that order, but we going to do the thing and find out all the other messages that Spirit has for us this week as lovely, gentle lions and lionesses. All right, family. Okay, cool. So I'm in a mood, just FYI, I have coffee. Okay, it might get weird, but stick around, stay tuned, like get your drink, whatever it is that you're doing, settle down, relax, hang out with me for a while. I'm gonna read these cards for you. Okay, description box down below has where you can find me on all my social media platforms. Also where you can get a reading with me privately on the Cameo app. Okay, that's all in my link tree down in the description box. Don't forget to give it a like. Don't forget to sub. Stick with me, fam. Come on back and see me. Make sure you turn on your notifications. Okay, let's jump right in. I did pre-shuffle a bunch of cards, but I do want to shuffle out a couple more with you guys with me. It's just really for me to cut down on some time, okay, because the shuffling could take a hot minute, but let's do this. I'm going to grab one of these. Okay. And I'm going to grab two of these. All right. How you guys doing? How's your weekend been? How's your week been? Did you have a good week, Leo? Are you okay? Are you fed? Are you watered? Are you taken care of? Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's get two of these. All right. Let me jump into this. So I wanted to look at the astrological energy this week because I was a little bit curious. All right. And you know, it came out. Hey, Venus. Yes, Venus came out. Okay. So the planet of love, beauty, harmony, the aesthetic of the gorgeousness, magnetism. So Leo, you guys may actually be attracting a really beautiful partnership, or you know, maybe, I don't know, it could be short term, it could be long term, you never know with us, just saying. But you know, adding sensuality, maybe you're doing things that make you feel really masculine or really feminine, even kind of sexy, if you know what I mean. There's a lot of like harmony with Venus. Now you could have like a Libra rising or moon, or Taurus rising or Taurus moon here, because Libra and Taurus are ruled by the planet Venus. So yeah, also a lot of wealth here. So I feel like there are people, suitors, whatever, very attracted to you this week. Okay, you have really alchemizing vibe that's like sultry, let's put it that way, sultry, less sexy, more sultry, you know, kind of slooping on into place. Okay, you guys got the door to value. I was crazy excited about this too, because who doesn't love money? I love money. I want to read this one for you, okay? Door to value, new beginnings in your finance and career, which is also fitting too, because literally the stocks, if you didn't get in already, hoping it would go crazy, the shit has gone crazy, even crypto. So this says, the card shows a door with a gold coins on it, opening to a place that's filled with light and bright potential. Money, coins, and jewels fly around you through the open door, revealing the golden city beyond. All of this points to potential for exciting new beginnings or expansions where work and money are concerned. So affecting your financial and your career sector this week a lot in a positive way. There's nothing negative about this card. Perhaps a new opportunity is totally unexpected, or perhaps it's something you've been working toward for quite a while. Either way, keep your eyes open for this new beginning to appear in your life. Know that anything you value may be open to you now. Remain conscious and creative, and get ready to step through the door. This is really, really nice, guys. So stay positive. Keep positive thoughts about money and your career and your work, all of that stuff going on in your mind, because you will be attracting more of that this week. All right, my loves, love that for you. Now, this is the one that I just got. You got the moving with grace. Like I said, sultry. All right. So this is, you know, moving with grace. Grace is really forgiving the self, okay? Forgiving others and forgiving yourself. And when we have something like grace, grace doesn't see the wrong. Grace just says, just because I believe, because I trust, I'm going to, you know, forgive myself. There doesn't have to be a reason when grace is involved here. You know, as we say, like, by the grace of God or something like that, it's without fault all around. Okay, so really interesting card. This is really about stepping into your higher divine self at this time this week, which I really love for you. And that really, I feel, helps you kind of overcome situations that might otherwise put you like emotional and in your feelings about it. Okay, so, you know, grace is like, we kind of see things from a child's perspective. Okay. Then you guys got the snake card, which I was like a little bit concerned. I do feel, even though it doesn't say this on here, that there's a frenemy or something, some type of person who might be evil eyeing you, you know, shooting bad energy at you, Leo. So please make sure that you are protecting yourself in that way. But this says your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path. So definitely trust that. Just be careful, because it means that there are going to be people and or obstacles along the way. People who might want to take advantage of you or do certain things. So, you know, use your intuition. I always say use it wisely, because our intuition will tell us things, and sometimes we're not listening, or sometimes we add our own stipulations, right, to our intuition and try to do it our way every time when we're being told to do it a specific way. So trust the process this week. All right. We have watch out. Dude, I didn't even, these are the cards that I just got out. I didn't even notice that that was a fox card. Okay, so we have the snake and the fox. What else are we going to get? We'll see. Okay, so it says, watch out. There is more than meets the eye. Be careful with whom you deal your finances with. Okay, be careful. Someone might be taking advantage of your vulnerability. Listen, you could be a nice person, but you don't have to be nice and kind and sweet in every situation, was basically what it breaks down to. Sorry. Guidance. Your angels and spirit guides have your back. They are doing the work in the background to make way for your opportunities to come. Stay optimistic. Stay optimistic. You have guides here that are helping you through the things and doing work on your behalf in the background, Leo. Okay, so please keep trusting and staying optimistic, as I said earlier. All right. Now, let's look at some of these. We have investment. These are all aligning. Okay, whatever you invest today will flourish in the future. So now's the time. Listen, just because everything goes up never means that it's too late to jump into something. I used to feel that way. Jump right in, right? Take a leap of faith here. And not only that, it's about what you're investing your time, your energy, things like that. Some of y'all, your children are very important to you. Your career is incredibly important to you. And this is basically saying whatever you're putting your energy to right now is going to flourish for you. Okay. So, and be aware of like what you're investing into is it's matching the goal. Do you know what I mean by that? It's like, you're not going to go plant corn if you want to get green beans, right? You got to plant green beans and then become a green bean farmer to get the result of a huge crop of green beans. So if you're working at something like, let's say you're doing social media and you want to be a nutrition coach, like, can you be a nutrition coach if you're a couch sitter? You know what I'm saying? And like, you don't eat very well all the time. You're always eating burgers or something weird. No, you get to be that thing that you aspire to, that goal that you want to reach to, right? I'm not taking lessons from somebody who ain't got abs. All right, moving on. Be careful of investment mistakes you've made. There are still ways to recover those investment mistakes. Next level. Love this for you guys. Loved it. Okay, you're taking your business, your finances, your life to the next level. That is something that, again, it's showing up. Things lately for you guys have been a lot of like advancement, a lot of leveling up in your job positions, a lot of money coming in, love coming in, things that it seems like forever Leo has really truly been struggling with. But I feel like some of you have really got your head on right now. Things just energetically are coming your way, Leo. So trust the process. There's career demands, evaluations, and adjustments that need to be made for you at this time in order for some of you to succeed. So keep that in mind. Now, the problem that you might have is staying stagnant or being the same because you think that's the thing that's going to get you to where you need to go. Sometimes you need to break up what you're doing and add new skill sets to it when it comes to your career or whatever it is you're doing. Even if you're a parent, always being a certain way, always talking a certain way, always this is about being creative with yourself, interjecting new things, formulating new learning for yourself. I feel like there's a new pattern that you could bring into your life that's going to help to take you to the next level. Maybe it looks like journaling every day, or it looks like reading different books. Like you want to invest, read some investment books, right? Okay, anyway. My ADD, like there's a song that's been going on in my head for about 7 hours today, and sometimes it gets weird. All right, motivator. Motivating yourself for your better finances. Again, some of you, your finances do need rescuing, and maybe you feel like you're in that energy of giving up. Like I said, pick up a book. There's plenty of people, Tony Robbins, all sorts of investors, Bob Proctor, all these people that are on the internet. We have this huge thing, TikTok and Google and all these things and things, wonderful tools like YouTube, which will always be my favorite. And we can sit down and learn videos from some of the best people in some of the wealthiest people in the entire world, okay? So nothing is too far off. Get some motivation, some fire under your ass this week. Maybe some of you are great motivators, and that's a way to make your money, being a cheerleader, some type of, like I said, workout, sports, nutrition, life coaching, anything where you can motivate people. And it says balance with being kind to yourself and bringing your own boot camp leadership is going to be successful for you. All right, let's get a couple of these. Actually, I'm only going to get probably 2. There's 1. All right, we got 3. So 2 fell out and 1 was turned over. You have the blinders. Ooh, make sure that this week you don't get tunnel vision, okay, and get stuck on one thing. All of the cards have been talking about learning new things, bringing in new tools, right? There's plenty of things out there to support you at this time, from doing the same thing, being the same thing over and over and over again. If you want change, then you got to be the change. We talk about that all the time here. So Leo, there may be something too that with this card, you're not clear on it, and you don't want to be clear on it. Maybe somebody's trying to tell you something and you're just like, I'm not trying to hear it, even though you might need some actual clarity on it. Okay, make sure you're not being a victim to stuff this week. The way to retain the most power in your life is to know that you are always at choice, and you are always happening to the universe. The universe is not always happening to you, okay? There's a lot that you are capable of doing. Trust me, if prayer can work, what does that say? Making a powerful request means that you have the ability, right? Okay, you got the Master, discipline. It's going to take you discipline. This card also says very clearly down there, learning a skill. So some of y'all learning some skills. Maybe you're doing martial arts too. Okay, your presence is very commanding, And that works for you, Leo, okay? A lot of people will find it intimidating, but for those who don't, it's exciting, okay? So let that be something that stands out for you this week. Also, yeah, being in the flow. You know, what comes to me is like the Bruce Lee quote, be like water, my friend. So there may be some challenges for you this week. Let it, you know, like the saying is, let it roll off your back like water on a duck. You know what I'm saying? Be water. Water is powerful and quiet and wise, and there's so much about water. Oh my God, there's documentaries that make me cry about water. But anyway, water has the ability to shape shift. You know, it can be warm, it can be cool, it's very healing, lots of different things. Okay, so be water this week. We have the diamond. This is great. Some of y'all might be getting that commitment. I love that it's in the shape of a heart. So there could be a proposal this week. You see how it's kind of blacked out here from afar? It looks like a heart. So also, this is your time. You know, you might feel like a little bit like you've been in a pressure cooker, or like you are in a pressure cooker. And the thing is that you have a new beginning starting here. You have new energy coming through, new opportunities that are available for you because you are being shaped into that diamond. And diamonds don't just happen, okay? Diamonds take thousands of years to be pressed, and then people have to dig them out. It's not an easy process to get a diamond. That's why we put such a high value on these things, because there's something that takes a lot of time. So understand, Leo, that even though you might have to put in a lot of work, or even though a lot of things are really uncomfortable for you at times, it is molding you into something that you truly deserve to be. You're getting the things you deserve to have in life. It's molding you into the thing that you've always wanted for yourself, and the kind of character and beingness that shows up in the world and inspires other people to not give up like you did, okay? Or like you didn't, sorry. Like you did, like you gave up. All right, I need a sip of coffee. I'm literally sleeping. Ooh, somebody is definitely thinking about you, but I feel like somebody's been very concerned about you, and you may hear from them this week. Interesting. Significant relationship for somebody here, and family issues they're having this week. Okay, I'm getting like their family issues. For some reason, I specifically get a farm. I don't know why that kind of like word and image came to my mind, but maybe there is like a situation where there's like land on the farm that somebody wants to sell, or I keep getting like acreage. I don't know if you're adding to it or wanting to decide to sell on that, but I feel like this is a family thing. Excuse me, that might be for some of you all who have partnerships and it's like their family. Maybe you're inheriting some of this, I don't know, but I'm also seeing something about ships and boating, and I feel as if like some of you might own boats and like taking a trip on your boats, but I feel like really the sails or something that has to do with how the ship actually goes in the water is something that like maybe is a focus, needs to be fixed or something to this effect, okay? Give me 2 seconds. There's a younger male that I'm getting here. it's like a friend of the family, a friend of your family, or a friend of you, quite possibly. That, oh, I just got a nephew too. But I feel like somebody is talking with you this week about money, investments, like they're part of something, they're part of a group, or like that's what they do for work. Okay, now let me see here. I'm getting stained glass and broken windows. I don't know why, but I got broken windows really loudly when I picked up these cards. So I don't know if anybody's got broken windows that they're replacing or something like that. Okay, I'm getting like glass, stained glass, these types of things, and roller skates. Someone may be getting released from jail. If you even know that song, you and I are definitely friends. Okay, someone may be getting released from jail, or some kind of debt, some sort of thing that maybe you needed to do. You might have made a promise to somebody that you're going to do something. It felt heavy. You were like, this is not authentic for me. You're getting out of that somehow. Okay. Okay, and that's what I got there. Let's take a look at all the other stuffs. Okay. Okay, some of y'all are taking a trip. There's stress around it. But don't worry, things will work out. Let's see. Challenge, Ten of Swords. Okay, what don't you see about this? Nine of Pentacles. Okay, things look challenging right now for you, Leo, but they won't. What you don't see is that everything's going to work out. Potential outcome. What's the advice? Ooh, Ten of Pentacles at the bottom. I like it. I like it. Okay, why do I like it? Because the Ten of Pentacles indicates that there is some inheritance, a property. Like I said before, there's a lot of stuff around like property. Maybe there's some signing of paperwork, and that's what it has to do with for me. But overall, you got the Five of Swords, not the greatest energy. So what this is telling me is that there's a bit of a struggle here. And I feel like maybe for some of you, this is a bit of a struggle between you and another person, for them to understand the reasoning behind what you're doing with yourself right now, or something that you're choosing to do. Listen, bitch, we ain't got to explain nothing to nobody. So what I see here is a bit of a challenging week. I feel like there is, with this Five of Swords, there might be an argument, a contesting, something going on between you and another person, where you feel that this person is incredibly nasty about it, selfish, doesn't really care about hurting your feelings. You could be, you know, really sort of mentally consumed by this a little bit this week. You may find out, like I said, somebody's been trying to keep you sort of not in the loop on some things. I feel like somebody has been trying to keep you in the dark a little bit. Okay, this could be about a relationship. It doesn't have to be, excuse me, but take it as it resonates for you. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is great. This is good karma coming your way. Some of you, it's coming in the way of something that you've been waiting on coming through, with the Three of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. But this really talks into divine timing too, about letting go and allowing things to come to you. Okay, so there may be a situation with somebody here, if this is a romantic situation, where you're just like, you know what, do what you need to. I'm gonna let you get back to me. Okay, I'm gonna let you get back to me, because I don't owe you nothing. Okay, like I said, many of you Leos are very you know, not demure, very, I'm not giving you reasons, very, I'm not taking your shit right now, okay? And it shows. Good for you. This person's feeling a little bit of stress, okay? Eight of Swords. They're a little bit in their head because they don't understand why you're not doing what Leo always did before, okay? They're not understanding why you're not Leoing the way you were. Oh, no. Leo, sometimes the wisest thing you can do is have little words for certain people, okay? You feel good about this. The Six of Wands, you feel good about this, right? You feel good about it, but the other person's confused, like, what the fuck? What? I'm not getting the Leo I expected to get. So what is going on here? Now, what's the challenge? Actually, just letting go of this, because I feel like there's something with this relationship that just doesn't serve you, okay? And not only that, there could be some backstabbing, there could be some gossip, some shit that somebody did that you don't know or you just found out about, okay? We did have the snake, we did have the fox, and a whole lot of drama, okay? Snake, fox, drama. Snake, fox, and a whole lot of drama. All right. What you don't see here is the Nine of Pentacles. You're going to be all right. You're going to come out on top, okay? You know why? Because you can't be stopped, Leo. And not only that, but at some point, you got to get your good karma in return for doing the right thing. Sometimes the way to be above situations is completely disconnect. Like I said earlier, just, I ain't got no vibes about it. Bye, right? Let people to their devices, okay? In your potential outcome, you have the Lovers with the Moon. So you have Cancer and you have Gemini energy, some communication here. And we'll talk about this in a minute. Okay, let me clarify this. What's the Five of Swords? The High Priestess, Pisces, and the Page of Wands. Okay. It feels like somebody wants you to say something, okay? They want you to say something to them. They want to hear something good. They want to hear anything, but I don't think you're saying shit to this person, okay? Listen, we ain't got nothing to say to y'all, okay? Last time I checked up on you, you kicked my trailer door in and wanted me to apologize. We ain't that Leo anymore, bitch. Go get yourself a little Colt 45 more liquor at the store and go kick it for a while with your homies. We ain't into that. Okay, what's the Wheel of Fortune? Divine timing at work here, okay? God's like, whoosh, lightning. I'm just kidding. I was kidding. My ADHD is just whack today. All right. All right. I haven't been taking my meds. That's why. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I'm meds. Sometimes I don't. All right. What's the Wheel of Fortune? What's the Wheel of Fortune? Clarify that for me. Why is that here? There we go. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, Five of Swords. Listen, they're going to get whatever is coming to them, okay? It's not in your hands, Leo, so don't let go of the wheel. Okay, Jesus, take the wheel right now. God, take the wheel, whatever. Let whatever that is be up to the powers that be instead of trying to do it for you, all right? This person is, I feel very upset with the Five of Swords. You also have the Knight of Pentacles. So this to me could say that somebody here has been dead set on trying to say things about you, be mean behind your back for a long period of time. Somebody may have had some type of agenda here, and it could be somebody you're in a relationship with, okay? If this is a relationship, I feel like you and the other person are not speaking to each other. They expect to hear from you. They want a message from you. I feel like they sent you a message, but you were like, nope, nope. They want a second chance or whatever. Why won't you talk to them? Whatever the fucking message was, you were just like, no, sorry. Okay? So whatever this is, it's been going on for quite a while. All right? If this is a person in your life, they've had an agenda for a hot minute. They have not liked you or they have talked about you. Okay? Some of y'all are traveling. I need to say that you're going overseas, or you're going like a long distance, okay? Keep dreaming the dreams too, because for me, the Three of Wands is a very powerful visionary person who has created something and is waiting for that thing to come in, okay? They've worked and worked toward it. They've, you know, taken the leap of faith. They've done all the things. You're going to be rewarded regardless, okay, for your long-term commitment to whatever it is, including even if that's working on yourself, okay? So don't worry about it. I just feel like there's energy, there's eyes, there's things trying to fight you from having the good things here, Leo. Literally. There are people probably praying for your downfall. To let the ancestors have them. I got stories about shit like that, like instant karma. When I'm like, I'm gonna let the ancestors have you, I see some people fucked up at the end of the day. Okay, just saying. All right. All right. Three of Wands. Da-da-da. What did I say? The opportunity is coming your way. Some of you have brand new jobs and money coming in here. Okay. What else? Five of Cups. This person's going to be real sad when they see you thriving down the road, okay? Now, the Five of Cups says, I'm crying over spilled milk. Yeah, I got a lot of feelings about it. Really and truly, it is sadness. It is heartbreak. It is loss. Somebody's maybe feeling like they've really lost a good thing here. They've lost the future with you. They've lost this opportunity. But please, do not fret, because you haven't lost your opportunities here, Leo. They're still coming through, okay? What's this Eight of Swords? They in their head. What's this Eight of Swords? Yup. All right. You're just moving away from this altogether, okay, Leo? You have the Six of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Ten of Cups in reverse. There's no more love here between you and whoever this is. Could be a friend, could be somebody in your family, could be romantic. Okay, but you're moving on. You're in your little water taxi and you're like, bitch, I'm out. This Venice, we don't play. All right, Six of Wands is great, it's great. It's people checking you out. Everybody's seeing you victorious, you feeling good and confident and victorious. You overcoming this long battle that you have had with yourself and with others, okay? You're in your head about it a little bit, but this person is more in their head because they're seeing you probably all over the internet, just like, that's right, look at me, I got a new person, or I love me and I feel good about me, okay? So you can just stop stalking. All right, what's the Seven of Cups? Okay. Eight of Cups, choosing to walk away from all of this confusion and stuff, and Seven of Pentacles, investing in the self. I love this. You got the World at the bottom of the deck. That says you're closing a new chapter and allowing a new one to come in for you, okay? Now, some of you may be reaping, you may have invested in like many different things. I feel like you're kind of reaping some of the rewards of that this week as well, okay? So I feel like this person wants to give you an apology, but Leo, I don't feel like you want to accept the apology. I feel like for you, it's just over. It's just a matter of letting the betrayal sit in, like what this person really said or did, really letting it hurt you to the point where it's like, I cannot compromise. I cannot give you another chance to be my friend, to be my partner, whatever it is, okay? Clarify this Ten of Swords. Why is this a challenge? The Chariot, Cancer energy, and the Nine of Cups. Okay. It feels to me like it's a challenge because you feel as if, like, how do I want to explain this? Because it's weird that these cards came out. They don't make a lot of sense in my mind for why a Ten of Swords would be a challenge. But I would say that it has a lot to do with like being satisfied. Maybe there's a part of you that feels, that still fights with yourself about being okay with putting this person out of your life, or breaking up with this person, whatever the situation is. You might have a hang up about like how do I want to say? I almost feel like some of you might be in a situation where there's something like this person has done some good in your life. That's why it makes it harder for you to maybe walk away from whatever this is, because they have done some positive things for you. But it's almost like, you know, when somebody gaslights you, like they do things specifically to make you love them or like them or whatever, like when they kind of love bomb you, even if it's a friend, and they do all this stuff for you, and then they kind of try to hurt you by being like, you used me, you this, you that. Maybe that is part of the reason why this feels challenging to walk away from it, because the person may be expressing how they feel like you got forward in life because of them. Okay, so maybe a little bit of guilt, because that Five of Cups can bring up that guilt for me too, as like you might feel guilt in moving forward because things are better for you and they're not for this person. Listen, they're responsible for themselves. I said it. All right, let's see. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here as what you don't see? Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? I need to say this too. I feel like if there's like a karmic justice coming for you guys, I also feel like there could be a separation. If there's a separation, I feel as if you're getting what you desire from the separation. So whether that's money, property, whatever that is, okay, it's almost like they're paying back karmically. They're paying back karmically for the things that they did and the things that they said. This could be a person in a whole other relationship too. So if like let's say they did something to you and they're in a relationship right now, this could be what's happening in their relationship. So keep that in mind. Okay, what you don't see is that even though it's very Five of Pentacles, what you don't see is there's a way out, okay? Even though it looks grim, it looks stressful, there are people that are like you, Leo. There is somebody that's like you. There are friendships that are like you, okay? People that will appreciate you. People that will back you 100% and won't talk shit about you, okay? They're not looking to see what they can do for you or talk about you like, oh, well, I did all blah, blah, blah for Leo, knowing they didn't do shit, right? Leo, this could be one of those cases where you've done a lot for somebody who hasn't done anything for you, but is now saying and doing a lot of things. Could be the relationship as well. So I feel like what you don't see is that a lot of people are shunning this person. Okay, so if this is like an ex or a friend or whatever the hell that you not talking to anymore, a lot of people are not fucking listening to them. Okay, they're not listening. Okay, potential outcome, your happiness, your satisfaction, balance, and love for yourself with the Lover's card. You make a decision here. You overcome a fear of separating from people. You overcome this need to be liked, to please people, to make anybody else happy before you make yourself happy, okay? You overcome not being hiding your feelings, to being unable to communicate with people what you really think and feel, because maybe the whole time you believed like you know, that would be wrong for me, this person did so much for me, but fuck that. If they're Fruit Loops underneath all of this, if they've been this Five of Swords the whole time and you just figured this out, Leo, and this is a long-term thing here, this is a long-term, this has been going on for a while. Somebody hasn't been your man or your girlfriend or your friend or whatever, okay? They've been talking shit or whatnot. Or this has been a long time coming for the person you separated with who's now getting their shit, okay? I love this for you. Give me a card here. Your advice, Knight of Cups, the Devil. Or sorry, the Death card. You have the Hermit, Virgo energy. You could be dealing with a Virgo. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. Yeah, you feel very heartbroken. Deep down, it bothers you, okay? Deep down, it hurts. It's betrayal. But you find out the truth here. And not only do you find out, but everybody else starts knowing the truth because they see you as the lovers. They see you as a whole individual. They see you as a kind-hearted person. They see you as a loving individual, okay? They see you for who you are, because that's what people who truly like you will do, Leo, all right? Now the advice, the Knight of Cups with the Death card here. Okay, Knight of Cups and the Death card. This is really about change. The Death card is about endings. There's a rebirth happening here, okay? And this feels like this change where you begin to, like, your advice really is to let this transform you, right? Let this change you into a person who can still love anyway. Okay, because it can be hard when people really hurt you or they betray you. Hold on. Clarify this for me, please. Four of Swords. Do the work. Do the healing. Cut this person off if you haven't. And the Death card. End it. Again. Death again. Okay? This is really going to help you. I know it feels like shit, but this thing is really going to help you, this experience, get through seeing through the illusions with people, seeing through the illusions that they emotionally were unavailable for you the whole time. They were using you, right? They were investing in themselves while they had you investing in them, and being able to walk away from this, noticing that you need the healing, that there's something that's still underneath the surface that's present there. It's not a bad thing. It's just that you're now recognizing it. So it's time to know that it's okay for you to grow. It's okay for you to feel different now. It's okay for your feelings to change. Don't let anybody, cut off the people who think you're supposed to love them for fucking ever when they're not growing or they're not doing shit for you either, right? When they're talking about you, whatever it is, like, it's time for you to have that healing process for yourself, taking time for yourself. Okay, Leo? So that's what I'm seeing for you. I feel like there's one more card that I want for you, but I think I'm just going to grab a couple of these. Okay. These might be the ones that I need. I hope this reading resonated for you guys, okay? Please take it as it resonates for you, meaning whatever this is in your life, guys. I don't know. I just read the cards, okay? What do we got for Leo regarding this situation? This is very hurtful, Leo. This feels like somebody that maybe you did a lot for, or somebody that feels like I did all, like, they're very manipulative, okay? Like, what the fuck? I feel like you got a wake-up call here. Okay. Being strategic, not showing your hand of cards. You got the palm tree. You got the love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, affection, attraction, the palm tree, endurance, flexibility, performance, growth, security. So I feel like this is very much about your growth in your love for yourself, okay? Maybe the thing that you didn't see coming was how much of a blessing that this particular situation that's hurting you so much was going to be for you, okay? But I feel like you're not really showing this person how you feel about it. I don't think you're showing them how you feel about it at all, okay? I think you're just sort of playing your cards in a certain way, and keeping things to yourself because you're being the bigger person in this situation, all right? I feel like it's an ex that's kind of like trying to destroy you, or a friend. Like, maybe you're finding out a friend here has been saying things that you've been saying to them about your ex, right? Like, you're in a breakup and you're talking to your friend and you're like, oh my God, and like, they're going to talk shit to your ex to get in with your ex. Do you feel me, fam? I would slap a bitch. I ain't even kidding. you could get cut off a list. All right, guys, so that's what I have for you. I wish you all the best on your road, on your path, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate love each and every one of you showing up every week, not just for yourselves, but for your friend, meaning me. I do hope this resonates for you. Don't forget to give it a like. Don't forget to sub. I'll see you, babies. Mwah. Have a fabulous week.